Hey everybody, Summerhill Cinema 700 here. So I haven't done a video for a while, so I decided I'm going to do two videos today. This one, as well as a video just unboxing my Vinegar Syndrome Black Friday package that I got today. So we'll start off with this news, as you probably saw in the title. So Waxwork Records is going to be releasing the soundtrack to Bloodsport, which is one of my favorite films. If you've watched my channel for a while, you'd know that. And it's a film, too, that I've wanted to get an official soundtrack release. I think it did in the past, but it was a limited edition release, and it's not available anymore. And the CD goes for, like, crazy amounts now on eBay and stuff like that. So I think this news was released a little while ago. And this release is going to be shipping January 3rd of next year. Pardon my allergies. So I'm going to be just reading off this laptop here that I have at the side. So Waxwork Records is thrilled to release Bloodsport original motion picture soundtrack by Paul Herzog. Expanded and remastered, this deluxe double LP is a holy grail for retro 80s action fans, synth-driven soundtrack lovers, and anyone preparing for an epic kumite battle. Bloodsport is a 1988 American martial arts film. Okay, we don't need to read that. I'm sure you'll know what the film's about if you're watching this. The score, music by Paul Herzog, is the perfect 80s score, complete with driving synthesizers and pulsing drum machines. Programmed beats with improvisational melodies, flutes, Chinese harps, and odd measures at key points make the score to Bloodsport a memorable and nostalgic trip. Also featured on this deluxe double LP are the tracks Fight to Survive and On My Own Alone by Stan Bush. Bloodsport original motion picture soundtrack features the expanded film music remastered and pressed to 180 gram kumite red and black smoke and gold with black smoke colored vinyl. New artwork by Vance Kelly, approved by the muscles from Brussels himself, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Liner notes by composer Paul Herzog, an art print insert, and deluxe packaging. So it just says everything you get here. Expanded remastered soundtrack, 180 gram vinyl. New artwork by Vance Kelly, like I've already read this. Liner notes by composer Paul Herzog, 11 by 11 art print, and deluxe packaging. So this is very exciting news. The other thing, too, that I find very exciting is if you go on the Waxwork Records website, you'll notice that they've started to release things not just on vinyl, but also digital and CD, which is really cool because I'm more of a CD person, and they are going to be releasing this Bloodsport soundtrack on CD, and I already pre-ordered it. It costs $16 US. And you get all I believe you get all the same tracks, which is very cool. So, it's nice because not everyone has a record player or collects vinyl. I'm more into CDs myself. I know vinyl's had a huge resurgence, but I'm just more of a CD guy. But it's really cool because it looks like they've released Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles soundtrack on CD as well as the second Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles soundtrack, along with a few others like the Candyman film from 2021. And Alice, Sweet Alice. So they're starting to release them on CDs, which is really cool. And it's nice, too, because, like I mentioned, they're also doing releases on digital. And one of those was the Chud soundtrack, which I had always wished that they had done either a CD or a digital release of that. I downloaded like a bootleg of it or whatever on YouTube, but I ended up buying it because the digital download of the entire Chud album was only $10. So if you didn't know that, yeah, and the Bloodsport soundtrack is going to be available as well for digital download. And they have a whole bunch of other digital ones on here. Some that stick out would be, they have My Bloody Valentine, Black Christmas, also Alice, Sweet Alice, and like I said, Chud. It's along with the Candyman film that came out this year and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one. So those are all available on digital. And they range in price from about $10 to $12. So that's very cool. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that news. I'm very excited. Like I said, I already pre-ordered this. This is a soundtrack that I've wanted to be released for a long time. It's very cool. There's been a lot of very cool releases lately that I'm into as far as soundtracks go, like this, as well as, like I said, the fact that Chud soundtrack is now available on the Waxwork Records website digitally is great. Already bought that. And then also, I don't think I've mentioned it in a video yet. Vinegar Syndrome, during their Black Friday sale, had a limited edition cassette tape of the soundtrack from Slaughterhouse, which is one of my favorite 80s slashers, and I absolutely love the soundtrack. And about a year ago, I found the director, Rick Rossler, on YouTube. He has a YouTube channel. I think it's called Sky Camp Productions. And I left him a comment just saying how much I enjoyed Slaughterhouse, and he actually responded the director himself, and said that he was happy that I enjoyed the film and that he'd like to make a new one or another film someday, maybe a sequel to Slaughterhouse, which I found very exciting. And then I replied back to him, yeah, you should release the soundtrack to Slaughterhouse. That would be awesome. I never heard back, unfortunately, but it was one of those soundtracks that I absolutely love. It's a really good soundtrack. I believe it's done by this band named Vantage Point. But of course, I picked it up, and it's in my Vinegar Syndrome package, which I'll be showing right after I upload this video. I'll be uploading that one. So yeah, Slaughterhouse soundtrack now available. I think it's still available. I'll talk about it in the next video. Anyway, Slaughterhouse is available. Chud available on digital, and now this Bloodsport soundtrack. So to finish off this video, I'm just going to show a few photos of the upcoming Waxwork Records vinyl of Bloodsport. So check it out. Let me know what you think. Thank you very much for watching this video.